How are you? He's all in. Who's in? Who's not? What's happening today? Oh, what a day. I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered. Oh, don't even have time to get a cup of tea. I'll just wait for everyone to come in, I think. Just, you know what everything's like. Who's in already? Get lots of hearts. Who is that? Hi, Michael. How are you? What's happening, Michael? I don't know if Gary or Ian's in. I'm just taking a wee bicky here. So, I'm a messy uniform today. Gary, how are you, sir? What's the crack? I'm exhausted. I never realized how hard it is to go from 0 to 10,000 in 12 weeks. Christ almighty, what an event I'm having. There's me thinking that I'm all brave. I thought I'd, show that it doesn't matter. If you've no money at all, you can make money if you're zero, if you're bankrupt, if you've nothing. And so from bankrupt to 10,000 in 12 weeks, I am literally at week or day 7 now. It's day 7. Hi, Les. How are you? Good on you, Leslie. Welcome on board. Are you still in Sheffield? I hope you are. So it has been quite a night or a week already, trying to get this car in to prove to people that you can make money from anything. And so I started this whole plan that I was going to break down a car and get that going. It ends up extremely hard. I found it really, really hard to do what I'm doing. Let me just get rid of that. Boop. We've had a lot of issues already where I went to buy a Ford Fiesta there last week and the bugger found out who I was. Oh, you're in Travel Lodge, Les. Well, they're very comfortable, the Travel Lodges. Anyway, so I've had... Hi, Lexi, how are you, darn? Sorry for eating a biscuit. Let people join us. I'm sure they'll be joining us soon. So this 0 to 10,000 in 12-week program that I'm looking to do is trying, thank you, Connor, I appreciate that, sir, is trying to get people to recognize that in order to make money, it doesn't require major amounts of hassle. So I'm doing this 10-part docu-series on YouTube about me starting off with absolutely nothing, no money, no cards, no bank accounts, etc., etc., etc. And it ended up that I decided to go and get a car and break it down and make some money from it. So as time progressed, that got hard. First car that I went to look to buy, we had it confirmed. Everyone was all right with it. We were going to get it delivered down. And the bugger found out who I was and he wanted an extra 150 quid on top of the bill, which wasn't good for me because we had the whole day wasted negotiating with him. And the bastard tried to launder money out of me or get more money out of me because of the fact that he seen that I was wealthy. So I wasn't happy with that. So I went, no, I'm not going to take any bribes off you. I'm just going to go ahead. Hi, 420. How are you? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to find another car. So 2 days evolved, went looking for, Copart. I went looking for, which I will be doing, Gary, which reminds me, I must write that down. So 2 days later, I ended up Just saying, son it to the Ford Fiesta. I needed a car, I needed it quick. Got here. And needed a car, needed it quick. So I decided, tell you what I'll do. I will just get what someone advised me, John Shepherd. I don't know if any of you guys know John. John said, why don't you just get a German car, Al? I went, oh, okay. I'll go and get a German car. So I went and got a Audi A4 1.9 TDI 2007, 2008. Hi, Patrick. How you doing, buddy? This car is already, my hands are bogging. This car is already partially broken down. I managed to get the bumpers off, get the headlights out, get the tires off, and try and do that without any money. So I've ended up with I raised £700. I was bankrupt. I raised £700 by just going and begging. And I went and begged, as you seen by the last episode on that. Got 700 quid. Now I have to go and buy something. Bought the car for 450. Had it transported back to the rental location for £100. Paid £10 in rental fees. Then I bought tools. Went down to the market on Sunday and bought tools for 38 quid. That's all being done in episode 2 of this event. So episode 2 is going to be a docu-series on me acquiring the car, me getting the car back, me having to put it into the yard, push it in actually, and then start taking it apart. Now, I am a feckless clue, or clueless feck, sorry, feckless clue. I am a clueless feck when it comes to any level of motor mechanic. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I do know about entrepreneurship. So the idea really is, what I was trying to do is grow this idea that it doesn't matter what you put your mind to, you can make money from it. This is actually testing my reality. This is testing me as a human being, whether I can actually make money from something I don't know. This is going to be a big thing on me. Whether I fail or whether I succeed could be, how are you, Jonathan? Whether I fail or succeed could be the maker of me, whether I am an entrepreneur or not, whether I am a real businessman. And I'm shit scared. I'm absolutely beside myself on whether I fail. I don't like to fail. So that's really putting a bit of energy into me. So far, I've managed to take off. Ian, you don't normally sell the cars you work on. That's where I'm doing it wrong. So Ian, I haven't a clue about cars, mate. I just know that we got to make money. And I got to get this as an example of the rawness of entrepreneurship and how easy it is. Now, given the fact that it's taken me, the last time I started the business was 8 years ago from zero, I am trying to show everyone that this is a plan on getting rich, making a business and getting wealthier, because it's only the first stage of a large 10-year reasoning or 10-year journey in order to get wealthy or super wealthy enough to buy a few houses, a few rentals, and make a bit of money. That's what I'm here to do, to show about how to make money from bankruptcy all the way up to becoming a millionaire. So this is always the first stage that people cannot understand. This is the first stage that people go to me all the time. I'm getting asked all the time, Alan, I want to make some money. How would you suggest? What would you suggest? And I keep saying, well, just start from the basics, work your way up, see how it goes, see how it rocks. And I've noticed that people tend to ask the question, but do nothing about it. So I'm going to try and do this video to inspire people. So far, it is really hard, really hard. I'm knackered. I am absolutely exhausted. I'm so tired. I never got changing into my suit, my shirt, my tie to come and talk to you lot. I washed my hands. I had a bit to eat. I'm grabbing a cup of tea. And I've been absolutely beside myself. Now, I've taken photographs. I'm putting them up on Facebook. I'm putting them on YouTube, or not YouTube. I'm putting them up on eBay. I'm putting them up on Marketplace. What else where am I putting them? Yes, Copart, which is Gary's suggestion. Great idea. And I'm going to start selling all the stuff that I take off, marking it, bagging it, cable tying it, and putting it up for sale. Connor, it's hard to know, mate. I don't know. This is going to be one big, massive test on me and my slabbering that I do every day. Do you need a waste management license to dismantle a car? WB, that could be the problem. And you're absolutely right. 420 Gumtree, yes. Done deal and Gumtree, we're working on that too. But WB brought up this extremely important factor that what I decided to do was I've set up this business and I forgot one major issue: government fecking interruption. They're going to be the bastards who are going to come down and go, hey, you're not allowed to do that. There, you need the license for this and license for that. You're not authorized to do that. Pollution, etc., etc. I agree. I agree with polluting. I am not going to. I'm going to try 100%, not even to get a speck of oil on the ground. I may, but I'm putting bags underneath, materials underneath, to make sure that I don't damage the concrete that I've got. Yeah. Okay, Les, that's a great point. That is a great point, and I'm going to go on that one. So I do believe that that the government inspectorates will be the one that will quash this problem, and it will make great YouTube footage of me trying to show people, as a part of the creativity of YouTube, how to make money from zero or from bankrupt to 10 grand in 12 weeks. That I get some bastard knocking on my door saying, I know what you're doing. You haven't got a license to do that. Stop what you're doing or we're going to prosecute you. So that is absolutely right, WB. You got it in one. I feel that that's the way it could be. And my anxiety is high on that one. And I don't want that to occur. So I'm really, really scared about what's going to happen with that one. So, with regard to the parts, I've got currently I have now already released from the vehicle about 8 parts. There's a great video of me taking the stuff apart. There's a video of me actually trying to find the bloody bolt to relieve the bumper from the frame. Couldn't find it. Took me bloody an hour to find the bugger. Was on my knees, on my back, head inside the wheel, had to take the wheels off, got the alloys off, put them on blocks. How class is that? Because I didn't have enough money to buy a jack, I used the actual car jack in the back of the car to prop up the Audi, and I put it on breeze blocks and timbers. Old style, man. You know, how to steal alloys, breeze blocks are the thing. So I got it on breeze blocks, took the alloys off, and had to jump with all my weight, 18.5 stone, on the actual wrench to try and get them unreleased. So I got bar one nut, I got one taken off. So it's going well. The project's going really well. I've already seen the valuation of about £400 that I've already taken off, and I've only spent about 3 hours on it. So 400 quid that I've realized of sellable goods, from the bumper to the grille to the headlights to the fog lights to the radiator. I've got about 400 quid already made, and I've only took a loan of £700. So already I'm coming close to loan capital repayment. Then I've got to get the interest repaid. And then I can go back to the staff and say, or to the boys that give me the money, there's your money back, and see what else I can pilfer from the car in order to make the profit for myself. Remembering all the money about the turnover from the 0 to 10,000, I am hoping to get 10,000, not from the car, because you're not going to get it from the car. What I'm hoping to do is pilfer as much as I can from the car and get as much money, like £1,000 or £2,000 for myself, to go and buy another car, a younger car, a fresher car, and then start pilfering again. Now, I understand that there could be damage caused by it. There could be pollution. I'm really worried about that. But I'm really, really interested in trying to see how quick I can turn this car around, get it out of the rental and put another vehicle in and start dismantling that again. Maybe I'll be quicker, maybe I'll be faster, maybe I'll understand what's going on. And the idea is to get 2 grand, to get 6, to get 10. That's basically 3 cars to get 10 grand in 12 weeks. So far I'm week 1 in, and cars there, it's being done part. So I believe that it's going the way I should. The biggest problem in the delays I had in this first week was people taking the piss by them trying to take more money, knowing that I was a multi-millionaire, and they wanted more money for the Fiesta. That really annoyed me and upset me a little, but it is what it is. So let's ask some questions to see what's going on. So just focus on, so Leslie, just focus on feeling it isn't an option. Visualize as your kids are going through to go hungry. Debt collectors kicking the door down. May you succeed. Right. I tell you what's doing it right now for me. This is what doing this for me. Is the fact that I took a loan of money of people that are expected to trust me. So due to that, I am unwilling. I am not prepared to not be able to pay them back. I am beside myself on failing my promises to them. If at the least I make 1,400 quid, my debtors are repaid. The people that loaned me the money as if I was bankrupt. And I am very keen to try and get that. So, Andrew, depends where the car is and what is going around as waste manager. So I have it in a hidden location due to that fact. I don't want government interruption. They may find out, they may know by the background. I don't know. We're going to put a shield up just to make sure that it's absolutely secure, that nobody gets to know. So we'll see how that gets on. Jonathan, Al, if you ever want a decent price on a used car, always refine your search and click recently listed and go to the last page, the oldest listings. So you reckon that I should go for the oldest listings, Jonathan? Lots of people have listings sitting there for almost a year and want to sell it, so take much less. Okay. All right, okay, I get your drift. But is it because they're looking too much, or which way does it work? But okay, I get you. Cat might be worth a few quid. Yes. So I got the valuation on the cat. It's 250 quid for the cat. There's gold in it, isn't there? Is that why it's so expensive? Leslie says, if you do it as a personal project, then you don't need waste management or waste carrier's license. Oh, Leslie, I love you, girl. I do it as a personal project, and that's what, yeah, well, that's it. The idea really is I'm doing it for artistic and creative purposes. The idea is to show, there's no money really to be made out of this, really, but it's there for artistic and creative purposes in order to show you people, not so much everyone who are my followers, but people who are wanting to know how to make money and realize what sort of dipshit I am, and I can do it. And if I can do it, you guys can do it. That's really the plan. Find all the cash is downside of the seats. The seats is a bonus. Finding all the cash down the side. Oh, I get it now. I read it now properly. We'll look for that and see how much I made in loose change. But I don't want to get it, sticky. You know what I mean, Ian? Sticky. I think Jeremy Clarkson talked about this. They're saying that they've done a DNA swab of a seat, and most of it was like bogies, So I'll be putting my gloves on when I'm doing that. Most of recycling centers take old engine oil, etc. if you take it there for disposal. Okay. Well, I'm looking. Do I need engine? The engine oil will still be in it. Do I keep the engine oil in it when I'm taking the engine out? The engine's got 113 or 117,000 miles on it. It's a diesel. It's a 1.9. I'm sure I can sell it as a working engine. I don't know. Emma, if you fail at something, learn the lesson, pick yourself up and get back in the race. Emma, you're absolutely right. This whole plan that I was trying to get done here was to try and show young people and people who are failing or have failed, get yourself back up. So the idea is I'm playing a bankrupt like I was 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago. The idea is I'm role playing. I'm not a bankrupt now, but I'm trying to show that if you are down, if you have nothing, this is what you need to do to pick yourself up like I did. I'm not saying it's the best. There's a lot of these, and you'll tell me as well, Les, I'm sure you've seen it, Connor, Gary, you've seen it all, where you see all these people that are talking shite, they're multimillionaires, and they're going, why don't you invest in stocks? Why don't you invest in Bitcoin? Why don't you invest in property? You haven't got the fucking money. If you're working class, you've got very little money, you need to be inspired how to start from zero. Nobody's thinking about it. They're all bloody multi-millionaires and they're not thinking about the little man. That's the problem. And I hear it all the time, and I'm going, guys, you forget where you came from. And that's the difference between me and a lot of these wealthy, successful people, is that they forget where they came from. They're not telling you where to start. They're telling you to invest it as if you were multi-millionaires. You're not. Most of us aren't. And that's what I was trying to do. And it was annoying me because I heard Rob Moore talking. And, I like Rob Moore. I'm a fan of Rob Moore. But he was going, buy gold, buy silver, spend some money. If you get 15 grand, raise 15 grand. And what you can do is you can buy gold, buy silver, start a business for 3 grand. No. That's not how you do it. And, you can't invest in Bitcoin. You can't invest in stocks. You can't invest. You've got to save your money. You've got to get the physical attributes, items, and sell them. That's the only way to make money from the get-go. And it really upsets me to see multimillionaires doing it. And I don't agree with them. You got people like, you got words and you got bullshit and you got nonsense. Just get your hands dirty. That's how you start. That's how you become wealthy. Get your fucking hands dirty. Where there's muck, there's brass. And I believe it. Connor, so let's say I wanted to do this and you say go from 0 to bankrupt to 10K. What would you have to buy the tools with to take the car apart as well? So Connor, have a look up episode 1, of the series of what I'm going to do. I went and got a loan of cash. Because when you're a bankrupt, they take the cards off you. You don't have any credit cards, debit cards, or anything like that. You don't even have a car. They sometimes take the car off you. They don't take your tools off you, because I know this as a bankrupt. But they do take all your money, all your cards, all your credit cards, any savings. They seize it. The bank sees it. You can't trade in a current account. So you need cash. Where are you going to get cash from? Okay, you go to a friend, you borrow money. That's what I did in episode 1, not series 1. And then I ended up with £150, and then I went down to Knott's Corner, a little market where I went and bought secondhand tools, pretty good ones, some of them. And that's in episode 2. And it's about me going down to the markets, me doing stuff, getting the stuff delivered, the car delivered, paid cash to the transporter guy, and I paid cash at the markets. I've got 98 quid left now. No, 112 pounds left I have of the money that I took a loan off. Now I need to get a trolley jack. I need to get stands for the car, and I need to get some other miscellaneous tools. Will I get it for that money? I don't know. Will I have to sell something in order to buy this? I may have to. We'll see how it goes. So take a look at that. Now remember, I'm not just going to do this program car. Once I succeed in the car program, the 10 docu-series that I'm going to do, I'm going to do something else, like cutting grass. And I'll see how I get on with that. First of all, I'll go and buy a lawnmower and start cutting grass. Knock, 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 knock. And I'll do it until people get the message. It is so easy to become an entrepreneur. It's the way of it. So, hi, Emma. How are you, love? I don't know if I said hello before. Precious Metals. Mr. Pug, I hope your pillow is warm tonight. Okay. So do I, Mr. Pug. I second what Les says on the personal project front. Anzo, you're right. And Leslie is absolutely right. Leslie is a woman of very wise words. She keeps coming up with them. And, she should be here with me talking on this channel, on this live. She'd be great to have on a live. Gary, drain it all. So, Gary, you reckon I should drain the engine oil out before I sell it? Because I need to get a wench as well. I need to buy a bloody wench. I don't know how much they're worth. So I need to get a wench and pull that engine out and get it on some sort of trolley so I can sell it. So that's going to be, old engine oil is good for painting wooden fence posts. They will never rot. Really won't find me. I never thought of that. I'll take a look at that, actually. That's quite a good idea. Undercover millionaire Al, love it. Yeah, it's trying to inspire young entrepreneurs and other wannabe entrepreneurs. There are a lot of people who are doing quite well on this channel and who are supporters of my channel. We have semi-successful and fully successful, and and success is not money all the time. Success is just where you want to be in life. And there's a lot of people here are very successful in life here that like to join me and feel inspired, and I get inspired by their resorts too. So yeah, start small. So pretty girlfriend, hi, pretty gifted. I said girlfriend there, pretty girlfriend. Pretty gifted. Hello Al, how are you? Welcome to my channel. I hope you like what you see, and if you do, please comment, like, and share. Patrick, what did you say? You'll also get a few quid from Scrapyard of WhatsApp. Yes, I will. Even the batteries is worth at least a $5. Is that right? I have an 04 Passat with over 300,000 miles. Crikey, Mikey. That the engine will go forever if looked after. Well done, you. It's the same as that car that I got. So it's an Audi A4 that I got, 1.9 TDS or TDI. And she's taken apart already. She's frontless. I'm going from the front to the back as everyone does. But there's 113,000 miles on her. And I'm super excited about getting her taken apart and get that done. Guys, 10% a year and 5,000 is only 500 quid. 10% around the average index return per year. Not exactly a jump about. Running a business generates a fucks more tons more. Whoops, swore. That's the way to go. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. If you can get a dividend off the engine running, I did. I took a video of it. I still can. I could take a video of it running. It's worth its money. So yes, I will. Good lad. Thanks for that advice. I appreciate that, Patrick, because I believe that's what I should do. Have her starting off on and then have her smoking at the back. Make sure she's clean. Good. That's a really great idea. If you're looking at a small investment, let me know. Jonathan, I will be doing another video where I may have to require another car. So the idea, this is a 2007 car. So what I want to do is go and get a younger vehicle, like a 2013, 2015, and crash that down as well. And I need bigger money. Yo, how are you, sir? How are you, Kev? What's happening, mate? Thanks for Saturday's event. I appreciate you calling me and talking to me. Such a humble man you are. Guys, if you see Kevin's site, he doesn't want to do any more business. He's absolutely up to his chuckers at the minute. He does now these beautiful clothesline holders. They're like I can't remember what they call them. Tell me what they call them, Kevin. My head's busted. I'm knackered. But the parasol holders and clothesline holders, and they're on wheels and they're quite high quality. You should see them. Really, really cool pieces of kit made in beautiful tannalized wood as well. Really, really good. If you're selling the engine, proof of running, condition, and all important, new oil just raises questions. Thank you. I did do a YouTube video of me doing the video, but I will do one for the selling aspect as well. So I appreciate that feedback, Ian and Jonathan, or is it Jonathan? Yeah, no, it's Patrick. Sorry. B-Ton33, didn't think eBay allowed you to sell used cars unless approved reseller. Really? Oh, okay. Well, I haven't verified that yet with eBay. So if I'm not a verified reseller, I can't sell car parts is what you're saying. Shit. I'll have to get that sorted. Gary Ross. Hi, Richard. How are you? Gary Ross. Yeah, bid on cheap car, a Copart. A lot of newer stuff is suitable for breaking. Okay. You've sold car parts, Gary, in eBay. Okay. I'll take a look at that, but that's quite concerning. All right, Richard. That sort of backs it up. We'll have a look at that. I know what eBay are like when it comes to regulation, so I'll look at that. Anyway, so we're at the end of the discussion already, which is quite cool. I've actually managed to stay on top of it, everyone. How has your week been? Any resellers here on eBay? Tell me what's been going on. Now, I will talk to you about this. My sales are finally bloody rising. And I can only thank, there are 3 people on my channel that fed back to me where they felt I went wrong. Leslie's one of them. Gary, were you another, sir? Whoever you were, you fed back to me and you told me that the stuff that I was selling for £6 no longer is viable. I didn't even remember to look at the bottom line of my bottom products. Was it who? I can't remember who it was, but Leslie, you're sitting quiet. I know that thank you for that. What I was doing was I was selling items sub £10 and I was trying to give it with free postage and it was cooking my coddles. And I was getting really, really frustrated with the low profit margins I was making. The company was going down and down in turnover, down and down in sales. And Leslie pointed out, Leslie et al., pointed out that, Alan, that stuff, how are you, Patrick? Fist bump, boop, boop. Vincent, you bloody agent, how are you? Oh, cough, cough, cough. Vincent, you were one of them, weren't you? You wee bugger, you. Vincent is an eBay seller and an Amazon seller. He does the same. He's a dude. He rents off me too. Yeah, no, I'm Les, I'm not fully back on track yet. We have so many SKUs at £6, £5, £8, and how stupid am I? How stupid am I? You know, a successful person going round and round and round, wondering, why are my sales not so good? Why am I not making as much money? Leslie and Vincent and someone else told me as well, said, Al, your stuff's too cheap. And there it was. So we've knocked the pound out of it. We're now selling nothing less than £10. We're trying to go for £20 or more for every item. And my sales are up about £2,000 this week. So we're just about to tipple over. I think it's up to £9,000 again, finally, a week, which is really, really good. And Vinted is doing $600-700 a week. That's great as well. And then we started investing back into Amazon as well. So Amazon has changed. And I thank you all for the great advice you've given me. I do take advice, Vincent. I do take advice. Vince will think, oh, Big Al, you don't fucking listen to me. But I do. I listen to you, mate. You're a wise man. The books, maybe I don't agree with you still, because I like selling books and I don't care if they sit there for years. But we can all get in the habit of just recycling money. You're absolutely right. Vincent, what about you? Are your sales up any more? How are you getting on? Yeah, Ian, I totally agree. And Les was the one. Big Al, Les says, could you offer bundles at low cost? Yes, we are bundling. So again, Les, because of the concept that everyone in this room and above advised me, Al, you're selling stuff too cheap. What we're doing is we're taking down, say, for example, aerosols. We're bundling them together as a mix, like Sure, deodorant, another deodorant for £10. And since then, the bundling has worked. So maybe it was you who said that to me and I suggested it, maybe subliminally. I don't know. But the boys said to me, Al, we're bundling like crazy. Anything we see that we can group now, we'll put it together and we'll sell it for £10. Well done to everyone. And I'm absolutely humbled and I thank you very much for your advice. This is why I reach out and listen to people, because I'm not always right all the time. And I think the best people, the best leaders are the ones that are prepared to realize sometimes you're not seeing the wood for the trees. So I thank you very much to everyone. And I really do appreciate you looking on my site, spending the time for that. I owe you all a favor. Now, I'm going to be seeing one of my subscribers this week. I got an order from one of my subscribers. His name is Rob. I don't know if Rob is here today. Rob ordered a battery from me, another battery, and I'm going to do a personal delivery. We're going to do a YouTube video of it, me driving up I'm going to go up in one of the sports cars, and I'm going to drive up. and I'm going to drive up to Coleraine to see Rob. And we're going to have a real fun time. I want to get a cup of tea with the man. He sadly had a funeral to go to, but I'm still going to try and make him and go up and see him. So there's going to be special delivery to one of my great followers on the channel, and we're going to meet Rob Black, because he's a wise man as well. Now, all I need is this lady. I know Vincent, but Vincent won't come on board, will you, Vin? Will you come on board with me? Yeah, maybe I'll get a Guinness with a guy. I don't like Guinness, but I'll take an ale. I like a good Bass, would you believe, or a Smithwick's. So, Patrick, Al, Patrick asked me, do I use Facebook Marketplace? No, not yet. And I will be, because I'm selling the car parts. This whole thing is going to be around Facebook Marketplace. I hope Copart, Facebook Marketplace, and I pray that I can do eBay. So hopefully, and they'll be cross-listed. So we'll see how it gets on. So yeah. Yeah, and Ian, I do agree with that. I agree that that sometimes I'm so busy, I don't see the small parts, and I'm glad, and I really am glad you guys have been a part of my $2,000 up off sales this week. Thank you very much. I really am grateful. I genuinely am. Can't keep saying that. Gumtree. Okay. I don't know about Gumtree. I'll try it. Works in Northern Ireland. Free to sell. Okay, I'll try that. So I'm going to try and find some sort of standard that I keep it, SKUs, that sort of stuff, because I'm going to SKU it like I was in eBay. So I'm going to keep with the eBay habits and that sort of stuff. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. So can I ask you all, how have you guys been? We're at the end of the conversation. I could talk no more. Oh, by the way, I got some more stuff on the display cabinet here. I got this girl here. This is the new Special. That is also been deemed as fake. However, there has been good news. I've now got a new fake app. This new fake app has said to me that eBay, who claimed this was fake, is full of shit. This app said that was real. But eBay, Authenticity, said that was fake. Tell me, this one here, over here, this is a Celine bag. We thought that was fake too. Turns out it's not. I'll show you. That is a real Celine bag. I don't know what it's worth yet. But because we weren't sure, it's used. Because we weren't sure, we didn't put it up. I'm absolutely beside myself about putting fakes up. Williams asked me, oh, hello, there's more people ask me stuff. Hello, let's just have a look at what Eunuch said. How does someone go about getting stuff to sell as a beginner without you giving away your secrets? Of course, I need a side hustle and bills are killing me. So, Eunuch, I can give you so much advice on what to do, where to go. It depends where you live. Now, remember the hater phone. I've started taking the hater phone, and anyone that messages me, tell me who you are on the channel. Tell me what you're looking for. And if I know you well enough, I will personally reach out to you on my mobile phone and I will give you the help. I've already reached out to several people on the channel and they have my personal phone number now. The hater phone is to filter the Egypts. So if you want help to Eunuch, you can get the help from me. You have to tell me where you live and I can advise you where you need to go or what you're looking to do. It's all about whether you're interested or not as well. You've got to make money if you're interested. You can't just say, oh, I hate grass cleaning or grass cutting, but I have to do that. So you have to give me your interest and I can then appoint you a place to go to make some money and resell at a good rate. So anyway, anyone wants a Celine bag, offers, please, down below. It's an original Celine. And only I will put it on a bloody 9-inch. No, what is that? What is that? What size is that? 6 inches, isn't it? That's about 6 inches. Maybe 7. Looks about 7 inches. Yep, 7 inches long. So I put my Celine on bloody nails. There it is. So, William, Big Al, do you take old mobile phones for resale? William, I owned, let me just take this down a bit. I owned a chain of shops called Fix-A-Phone back years ago, 17 of them I owned. And I took in mobile phones after mobile phones. When I closed down all the shops, I ended up with hundreds, if not thousands of mobile phones. I still have them and I kept them. And then I realized they're worth more money now. I didn't realize. But no, I don't do mobile phones anymore. I just had enough of it. I had to call it a day with that. So mobile phones, I don't do anymore, sadly. So I fix them still for people. So again, people ask, will you fix this for me? I like being known as Mr. Fix It. It's one of the most enjoyable things to be known to fix stuff. If someone says to me, how can you fix it? They kind of don't care what I'm worth. And, and I would rather do that than earn 10 grand. Fix something for someone. So that's the way it is. Jay, Ed, how are you, sir? Hi, Big Al. Great chat. I'm a bin man from the UK and follow your lives. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I wanted to share that the other evening when walking my dog, I observed a Corey-shaped object in the sky. Yo, John, how are you? How are you, mate? What does that mean? Corey-shaped object in the sky. Corey. You taking the piss out of me again? I love it when you guys all take the piss out of me. I love it. UK. I'm trying to get the joke. It'll take a while for me to fill that in. Can anyone point out what the joke is? Because I'm too tired to work that out. That's too intelligent for me. Ian, handy for the packed lunch. Ian, oh yeah. So disappointed my wholesaler don't sell now to Northern Ireland. So pretty gifted. The wholesaler doesn't sell to Northern Ireland. I've run a business on Facebook for 7 years now, and Facebook is crap. Don't know where to go from here. Right. Okay. So your wholesaler does not sell now to Northern Ireland. Can you share that with me? What do you do? And if you can tell me what that is, I may be able to help you. You may be able to get some help from me on that. I can point you to people that still sell to Northern Ireland. And I can also point you to people, right, that will go and lift the stuff from the wholesaler directly from their place. Think above the box and you can go and get it yourself. They will sell to you if you go and get it collected by courier. Just lift it yourself. So, hi, David. How are you, sir? Welcome to the channel. Vincent has said, sometimes eBay will say it's fake, but will refuse it because the description is wrong. That's right. Yes, you're right, Vincent. I've done it. It's been done to me, and we said the box was damaged. I didn't put 6 pictures in of the damaged box. That is correct. We've had that ourselves. The bastards did that to us as well. So you're right, Vincent. So if you are going to sell products on eBay and you're selling Nike, make sure that the Nike box in the description, whether it's crushed or not, make sure you say the box is crushed. Just get a picture and say the box is crushed, because it will be crushed by the time it gets to the customer or to the people who do the authentication. That's a big problem for me. Les says to Pretty Girlfriend, I'm in England for a few days. There's amazing bargains to be got. Pallets of goods. Yes. So Les was telling me about that today. Oh, look, I made a sale. I sold some slippers for 36 quid. Anyway, there's amazing bargains to be got. Pallets of goods selling for less than 1% of retail. So you're paying a penny in the pound. Les, can you tell me where they are later on, please? Just send me a wee text. You got my number. We were talking earlier on. And I'd appreciate if you send that to me and I'll make a lookout for it. I was busy when you text me, I was actually under the car. And I was going, oh, there's Leslie. I'm going to text her back so she doesn't think I'm ignoring her. Anyway, Emma, I think J. Ed with a Corey thing was a space rocket from Norway that flew over England, caused a spiral. Did it really? I didn't see that, guys. I'm sorry. So Corey, is it like a Corey thing in the sky? Space rocket from Norway that flew over England. Must see that. I'd love to see that. So I'll go and have a look at that. Thank you, Emma. I didn't realize. I don't watch TV that much, I'm afraid. I don't get much time. Les, J. Ed, it was likely the refraction from the Okay. Will you be able to come over next month, maybe? John, are you going to invite me to a show? Are you going to have a meet? I'm coming. I'm there, mate. You know me. I'm always up for a party. There's a Northern Irish in me, buddy. Half English, half Northern Irish. Yes, I'm up for it. So if you're going to do a meetup, eBay reseller, YouTuber meetup, I'm there, mate. No matter what, I'm there. You got me, mate. Flaming Anvil, are you completely out of buy now? No, we still do buy now. Is that what you're talking about? We still do buy now, Kev. We're trying to do auctions as well now to try and get auctions up. David, how are you? What's happening, mate? Thank you very much for joining the channel. Welcome to the channel. Gary, yes, it was SpaceX rocket. Really? There was a rocket coming over England. Crikey. I'll have to check that. I like that sort of stuff. But just the problem is I'm so busy at the minute with YouTube, with eBay, with the construction, with the rentals. I'm running around like a blue-ass fly at the minute, trying to build a garage as well, a new garage at one of my properties. We're trying to get the roof put on at the minute. So I'm doing that, and then I'm running down to Newry, getting the Newry one done. I'm saying probably there's going to be a big roofing job as well, which is going to be great for video for YouTube. I'm looking to start oh, David, look at you, mate. I'm looking to start a new YouTube podcast series, and I'd love to feature your channel and business on the. How about I like to feature you? I love to bring people on board. I'm dead keen, David. I was going to try. I was supposed to get down to a fitness guy, and I wanted to do a YouTube channel with him. I got to get down there. So hopefully I'll get the camera on Thursday, Friday, and I'll go down and do the YouTube video with another guy start a business. But David, you're more than welcome. Reach out to my hater phone. Tell me who you are, and I'll contact and reach out to you on my personal phone, and we'll have a conversation. Les has said it was like the reflection from the sun, the frozen fuel dropped to the starlight. Really? I haven't seen it yet. I look forward to seeing that. I run a website to zone shop solo in Northern Ireland called The Invisible Building. Okay. Well, if you want a promo, mate, I'm happy to promote you. I'm hoping to. Any business from Northern Ireland, especially Northern Ireland, UK as well. But I'm very prone. We've got a lot of entrepreneurs in England. We've got a lot of entrepreneurs in Wales and Scotland. We've got very few in Northern Ireland. This country is going to the dog in a shitstorm. It really is terrible. There is no opportunity as an entrepreneur in Northern Ireland. I believe that if I was living and working in England, I'd be a very, very wealthy man. I just feel that Northern Ireland just doesn't get enough support. There ain't enough entrepreneurs wanting to push other people to make do. So David, please, and everybody else who wants to reach out to me, Pretty, if you want to do that, Pretty Gifted, give me a shout. Let me see if I can help you build it. And, you know, if I've got money, I'll help you. I'll finance it. There's more than just money. There's mentoring, there's help, there's advice, there's promotion, there's cross promotion. I'll do what I can to build your business. That's why I started this channel first off. But they said to me, Al, you need to build your own channel before you can build others. Here I am. I'm about to hit 20,000 subscribers. I've nearly hit 7 million views, and I've only been doing this for 6 to 7 months. So if I can do it, and I'm a plonker, everyone else can do it better than me. There you are. That's the way I see it. Big Al, I sent you a link in the text. Thank you, buddy. Or I shouldn't call you buddy. You're a lady. Thank you, my lady. I appreciate that. John, if you come soon, if you want as well, I'll come to you soon. John, yes, anytime, mate. I didn't get your number, mate. So send it to the hater phone, and I know who it is. Just say you're John Shepherd, John, because there's a couple of Johns that contacted me. And yes, we will meet up, mate. Yes. Anyway, yours or mine, doesn't matter. You're more than welcome up to the studio. You can sit here in the studio and we'll have a bit of crack, and we'll get some of your English banter, and I'll give you some Northern Irish banter. In fact, we should do it where you're drinking a Guinness or a Smithwick's or a Bass, and I'm drinking something English, typically English. So David Shaw, loads of photos of it up on Twitter last night, Spiral Star. Okay, definitely aliens, love it. I love that. OnBuy, the platform. Kev, have you started OnBuy? I've actually left OnBuy this week. I cancelled it. We're done. OnBuy's done. I'm done with them. They're no good. Their system is wrong. It's all mucked up. I'm not wasting time on the lower end platforms who take a subscription and give nothing back in return. We're closing it down. We're getting back down to basics with eBay, with Amazon. And so far, with all the advice that I've got, OnBuy is a casualty to that war. There's a lot of sorting we're doing. We're changing our plates, we're changing our, and we're ramping it up other places. So OnBuy is no longer going to be selling, sadly. So there it is. Jonathan, David Shaw had a look at your website. Could put some work in, should put some work you've got done. It's the first thing I would look as a potential customer. Okay, all right. Okay, well, I'll have a look at David and hopefully what's the hater phone. So if you go to my bio down below or any of my channels, you see there's a hater number. The hater number is a direct number to me. It started off as people calling me one, because there was a lot of, I got trolls when I first started. And it says, you want to talk to me? You got some balls? Come and speak to my face. You can call me on the phone and you can tell me what sort of plonker you think I am. Not one called me. And all the people that thought I was a complete dude and thought I was a cool guy and maybe had something to suggest, they called me on it. So I was inundated by people calling me, and it was all most pleasurable conversations, and I made friends out of it. I've made friends, and I'm getting friendly with everyone that did try and reach out to me. And there's a couple in here that I regard as respectful people. Now I've managed to create a relationship in my life. So yeah, it's great. There's something positive came out of negativity. So Jonathan, the hater phone is where Big Al, yep, there you go. Jonathan, my beautiful face. It's a big well, look, we'll not ask for compliments. Yes, I kind of know that I've got a beautiful face, I know. Anyway, so no, David, it's not a hater phone anymore. It's called a lover phone. We call it the lover phone. We just nickname it the hater phone because it's quite a cool thing. Yeah. Nice, Big Al. How do we join for Northern Irish Bidding Promotion? I started a website on Northern Ireland. If you have, Emma, reach out again, and I want to be a part of that. Because again, the politicians in this damned country are not remotely interested in people like me or you or us in this country. Now, I'm not sure about the UK councillors because I'm not hearing much negativity from the council of the politicians there. There seems to be a lot more business. There's a lot bigger GDP. There's a bigger population of business people in England, Scotland and Wales, and they make a lot more money. We are the poor child of this bloody country or this United Kingdom. And I'm fed up to the balls with it. So I'm trying to tribe in more entrepreneurial flair. For us Northern Irish people, I want more go-getters. I want more people who will take risks, who will go and get risk and reward, as I was told today. You're a very charismatic, you're charismatic for a plonker, Al. Oh, I love it. I love being a plonker, though. If you have a look at some of my videos, I take the mick out of myself a lot. And I like to think of myself as a Northern Irish Jeremy Clarkson. I think that's something that I've ever aspired to someone being is Mr. Clarkson, because I feel that he was a legend, complete legend, and he was a plonker. So that's my fan. He's my big pin-up guy. Love him to bits. So yes, Emma, please reach out to me. John, I'll message you on Instagram. Yes, please. Hi, Amy. How are you, darling? There's my girl. There's my eldest girl. She comes on. She's now an admin. If you look, she's going to be spanner. I give her an admin. And I don't know if she's deleting it. Here, guys, what do you think of this? I've had a few girls who are a bit, what I would call, what would you call them? Flirty with me on some of my comments. And my daughter, Amy, gets a bit JJ. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you think of that? My daughter is JJ. And she knows, I don't know why she's JJ, to be honest with you. Anyway, Justin, welcome to the channel, sir. I appreciate your time. I appreciate coming on board. You love my I love doing it. I love doing the content. Now, at the minute, I'm struggling with artistic creativity. And it is quite artistic to do this. So at the minute, we've lost Raheem. And I put up this beautiful video on Raheem. I was heartbroken. I was actually quite teary about it. I put this up saying goodbye to Raheem. He was a great man. I had a lot of time for the guy. He made me inspired to keep doing the videos. And it's really hard now because I'm doing a bit of the editing. And you can see there's a difference in the editing since I took it over last week. And I'm doing them a lot quicker. I am trying to inspire myself. So please, guys, here, can I ask you all, as my 6 months in the game, you've been following me, tell me honestly in the comments, how can I improve on my editing skills? I'm doing about 2 hours a night on it. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, but I'm not sure if I'm doing a good job. So take a look at the last 5 to 6 videos. They are mine. You can see it. And give me feedback. I would truly, truly appreciate it. I want to try and make the best possible video for everyone's entertainment. And if it's not the same as Roeem and things are going down, then I need to know and I need to do better. I am new to it. Again, like the car that I talk about when I was from bankrupt to zero. I'm new to cars. I haven't a fucking clue, but I'm willing to try it. And that's the difference. I talk about some of these things in my 10 rules, 10 years book that I've been writing, been working on, where I talk about consistency, keep on going, keep on running. And strength is one of the things that I keep doing no matter what happens. But anyway, please feedback to me. Tell me what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. And I will judge that in accordance. So where are we? Gutter Services. Hi. Gutter Services NI. Hello. Welcome to the channel. You're from Northern Ireland. I'm going to write you down if you don't mind. Because Gutter Services NI is a business just like David, just like, Emma, just like Pretty. We all want to gather all these Northern Irish people together. And I'm not trying to make it a Northern Irish channel because that's not what it is. This is supposed to be a UK channel, but I am extremely desired to grow Northern Irish business. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate that. David, I was involved in the startup scene. It was very tech focused and there's a good bunch of entrepreneurs. Well, bring them together. We should start a Northern Irish forum, of business people from one-man bands, which are the most important. It's the bread and butter society, to the people who employ staff, to the people who have lots of locations, to the people that are doing extremely well. And the way I see it is that's the way it should be. Right. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Pretty. If you have a look at some of my videos given off about the bloody politicians, yes, but we can change it though. We can change it. You and I, we can start with me. And I have started with me. I have been trying very hard to push entrepreneurship to people that want to do something. Yes, a lot of them are cowering out when I give them the advice. Don't know why. Maybe it's me. I got to look inwards sometimes when I'm trying to give advice. Maybe I'm not mentoring people the right way. But I know that people are willing to pay people like Tommy Smith 10 grand to listen to his, I would say, lack of understanding of entrepreneurship. And I'm offering it for free. And yet, it seems like because I'm offering it for free, no one's willing to accept it as a serious mentoring. Work that shit out. I don't know. 33 years a tradesman, multi-millionaire. So a broke to a multi-millionaire, to broke again, to a multi-millionaire again. You tell me. Up and down. And I did it honestly. I made my money honestly. I didn't make my money through forgery, through fraud, through deception. Didn't. I may have upset people on my way, but that's doing business. You just have to accept that. You're never going to do well by doing business. Anyway, here we go. There is a great comment from Kevin. Invest Northern Ireland is a shit as well. They only help large businesses. No. Now, so this is called Invest NI. This is how you spell it, right? You ready? And I'm going to do it for you. It may go backwards. I hope it won't. So Invest. They call themselves NI. Here we go. I don't know if you can see that. Invest IN. That means invest in nothing. They're a shower of shite. Don't go to them. They'll teach you how to pay taxes. They'll teach you how to comply. They'll teach you how to, and they'll say, we'll give you £1 or £10, and now you comply with, before you know it, you're bankrupt because you had to do all the compliancy stuff. You're fucked. Excuse my language. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't swear. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry. It annoys me. Them invest NI, these go nowhere. These people are absolute pieces of dung. So I agree with you, sir. I agree. David Shaw, Catalyst in Titanic is good. Ormo Bass, Blick Studios in High Hill Street, a few other hubs. Great. Second to none support for those wanting to really push forward in business world over here. Speaking from experience, unfortunate. Gutter Services Northern Ireland, you must be someone like me. Because by the sound of it, you're still willing, like me, to get your hands dirty and work bloody hard for your money. So congratulations. If I could give you an applaud, I would. So well done you. Keep up the hard work. Keep it going. Now remember, get staff in, grow the business, move away, start another one. Keep growing. Don't stop at just doing the hard work because, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's your first step into doing well. So if I could give you any mentoring advice, maybe you don't want it. You don't need it. Maybe you're rich. Maybe you're loaded. Maybe you don't want to be loaded. But anyway, I'm giving it anyway. Gary. So David, when you're Jeremy Clarkson of NI, you'll get them comments. Yeah, absolutely. Amy, up, you know, all right, Amy. Les, pretty gifted. That's a big problem. Look at how long. See, Amy's with her boyfriend right now. She's cuddling in her boyfriend while listening to me. Anyway, that's a big problem. Look at how long many times Stormont has been closed for business over there. You're right. We're backwards. If England does well today, we will feel the effects 6 to 10 years later. We're so backwards. Our country is trying to play catch up. We've got that spirit. We move up and then Stormont closes down and we've got nothing left to do. Claire Bear, I love that. Is that protected over? It's cute. I love that. Is that protected over? Protective over? This? I don't know. This, oh, cover. That's cute. Thank you, Claire Bear. Thank you. And Amy's there to be JJ, if you're giving me a compliment, Claire Bear. David Shaw, is this the daughter that loves Haku? Well, yes, there's another one. We have another one. Lexi's here too again, or she left? She gets bored really quickly. My daughter gets very bored with me. And yeah, so it's either Amy does it the odd time, and Lexi is the big one into it. We're going to do a video on Haku, and I'm hoping to get that done. So yes, absolutely. To UNEC, it's depressing being in Northern Ireland. Terms of support just being squashed. Right, yes, but I've done it. So I remember years ago, I never had support. When I was a kid, I never had support. And I kept on going. I refused to let these bastards win. It seems to be some level of thing. So my advice is don't let it beat you. Overcome it. Try and overcome it. We can group together. I can help you. And there's other people. There's a couple of wealthy people in here, very business oriented people in here right now, that are in this program and they can help you. We can help each other. I might start a forum. If anyone wants to do a group website for me and we get together and we get all Northern Irish people together and start building this, I'd be happy with it. And I know that I shouldn't be pushing out the UK ones. I'm not. I'm just a little fed up sometimes because the government seems to always want to try and squash you. And I'm really, really wary of that. So Les, totally agree with you. Yeah. Stay safe. Ian, all the best, mate. Scottish flag. Ian is a Scotsman. Scotlandia? What do you call a Scotsman? Did you know that Scotland's not Scottish, by the way? It's Irish, from the Nova Scotia clan. Anyway, there you go. So is episode 2 out yet? No, it's out tomorrow. It's on Wednesday. We've got it's a 40 to 50 minute docu-series. You'll probably get bored halfway through on this car. So I've nearly finished the editing. I want to try and improve on it. So any help would be great. Love the videos, big man. Keep it. Thank you, Bert of Belfast. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe and share. I appreciate everything you're saying. Yes, a forum would be great, Al. Supporting each other should be. So we should. And we should get together. We should get a dinner with all local forum people who want to do well. Call it the Entrepreneurial Leadership Forum, where everyone wants to do well. And we bring people in from the United Kingdom. We bring people from England. We group together and we start investing into ourselves, growing it and investing to others, spending money on other entrepreneurs, growing them and becoming lifer members of a entrepreneurial group of people that help each other grow. Any long-term properties for rent in Lurgan, sir? Yes, I have 2 at the minute that I haven't finished though. So yes, but no. And I need to get them done now. I was thinking about getting it done very soon, but I have to build a garage and then I have to refurbish them 2 properties in Lurgan. So you're a bit behind the scenes for me, but wait out. Keep an eye on the video. There's a video going on it. David, your content is very inspiring. Thank you. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. And I hope that you are inspired by my message. And if you want, you're more than welcome to help. Love that you are sharing your business meetings in public online. Yes, David, why? I don't know what that means, Amy. I won't give up. I will always be thinking outside the box. Well, good on you, pretty gifted. Good on you. The way I see it is never, ever, ever lose. Overcome. I've been bankrupted. Well, no, I've been broke twice, bankrupted once. I've overcome everything from a bad childhood right through to separation, to losing my family, to going through clinical depression. We all keep trying. And I believe that that's what you should all do. David, very cool to learn about Amy. Oh, I'd happily accept your mentorship and advice. Absolutely, Gutter. So go to my hater phone, reach out to me there, tell me who you are. What's your name, Gutter Services, rather than me calling you Gutter. You know, it's not a really good name to call you. Just texted you on the hater phones. Thanks, John. Appreciate that, mate. I like your videos, mate. It was funny what you done on Ricky. Oh, that's funny. Andrew, opened a business 15 years ago, had every government clipboard through my door. There he is. Andrew, welcome to the channel. You're absolutely bloody right. Andrew, I had the same assholes coming. Maybe you and I were neighbors. We had so many people with clipboards telling me everything, telling me how to live, telling me how to act, tell me how to employ my staff, tell me how to do the fire alarms, tell me how to be insured, tell me that I was breaching this, coming in and wanting to switch my electricity off because I didn't pay the bill within 2 weeks, coming in with the water rates, coming in with taxation, coming in with, repossession orders. All that shit went through my door. And I just wanted to go, I'm done. Boom. I wanted to blow my brains out. 17 shops, 120 staff. I know exactly where you are, Andrew. I know exactly where you are, mate. Yes, invest in nothing. They are a load of nonsense. So Tam Jones says, I've asked for help to invest Northern Ireland. Help me with nothing. Asked to start a recovery business and was promised everything. Got nowhere. Yeah. The government, all they want to do is get you in, get you to sign declarations, get you to comply with regulations, get you to comply with taxation, get you to comply with all the rules, send you out on the road. They've got you registered, they keep your checks on you. The way I see it is don't trust the government right now. It's hard for me to say that, but don't trust the government. Now, here's a question for you all, and I'm going to ask for all your advice. Please give me the comments down below, and I want to hear your advice. Now, 4 years into my collapse of my life, I had a business. It was doing about $4,000 a week, doing just batteries. I started a YouTube channel. It was called AlanC. It's not this one now. It is still there. It's still active, of me doing my day-to-day efforts. And that was in 2021. However, that was in the summer of 2021. However, on September of 2021, be it the 22nd of September 2021, I had a police raid of 20 police officers that stormed my property, came into my property, and attempted to arrest me with warrants to search my entire property. This was all caught on video. And I was triggered recently with the raid that happened in that Netflix film, Adolescence. I don't know if you've seen it. I would highly advise you to watch it. It's extremely triggering, very scary, very sad. Puts yourself in a position as a parent, as a child, and as a police officer. But I was raided, and they attempted to try and push things onto me, which they didn't, and they couldn't. They tried very hard to prosecute me, which they didn't, and they couldn't. They tried to arrest me for coming and complaining to the police, which they didn't, and they couldn't. I wanted to get arrested because I wanted compensation. I complained to the ombudsman come 10 months in, and I got all my stock back. They stole all my stock. As far as I was concerned, they stole it. Now, they returned 9/10 of it. A lot of it was gone. Don't know what happened to it. Don't know where it went to. I assume that all the police officers had nice new batteries in their phones. So anyway, this was all videoed, including the highly amateurish behavior of the police officers involved, the 20 police officers that were there. And I was compromised when I started my YouTube channel, where there was a police officer came on to the comments. He said, "Oh, Alan, you do dodgy batteries." And there was only one person that knew that, and that was a police officer. And he decided to come onto my YouTube channel and comment about that, which was triggering as well, because I was absolutely scared of being known as someone who was dodgy. It was extremely anxiety. I had just come out of hospital from suicide. And they left me with no communication to my family. They took the phone off me, and they wouldn't allow me to communicate to my daughter or my ex-wife, or anyone for that matter, my friends, to try and ask them to help me. So they left with my phones, my laptops and everything, and all my stock with it. A year later, they returned it, and they apologized to me. And their apology was this: "We're sorry, it was bad intelligence." And I was like, what the fuck? Excuse my language, and I'm sorry for swearing. I do swear a lot. That's my bro. And I said, with that, why was it bad intelligence? Who reported me? Why was it? What happened? And I never found out. They didn't know. They told me they didn't know who the insinuant or the alleger was. But it was enough for 20 police officers, a dog, photography, and helicopter operations to come around my property and seize 25 to 45,000 pounds of my stock, for it to be returned damaged and out of date. Now, I buried my head in that. I had major anxiety from it, and I don't trust the government because of this. However, I have the footage of these officers saying to themselves, "What are we going to do? There's no evidence here. What are we going to do? We need to phone the boss. The boss is going to tell us what to do." And the boss instructed them on the phone in front of my camera, "Take the lot, take the stock, make it worth its while. Make the 20-man operation worth its while." Armed police people came to me, armed. They looked for drugs, they looked for money, they found nothing. They looked for guns, they looked for dangerous people, they found no one and nothing. And I felt like I was still a criminal, because when there was a road traffic incident that happened about a year later, they said, "Oh, you're Alan Castle." And I went, "What?" And I thought, oh, I'm known. I was known for constantly going up to the police station and complaining every day. I had to go up daily. Strength and resilience and continuance. I went up every day. "Where's my stock? Where's my stock? You thieves, you lying bastards, you stole from me." And they would try to arrest me, but they couldn't. They couldn't arrest me for calling them that. I went up to the police station every day until they just got sick of me, and they returned my stock. It took me a year to get my stock back. They took all my documents. It took me 6 months because of HMRC to return my VAT, because they took all my invoices. So I asked the question here. This is what I'm going to ask you. Do I upload the 3 hours of footage that I have on the police behavior, including a police officer doing this, which I was told would be a worldwide meme, which the police officer standing with his police hat and his police body armor on going, "Motherfuckers," to the other police officers? You tell me. The ombudsman said that his behavior was absolutely unprofessional. I still have that footage. Do I put it up online? I went to the solicitors and they said, "You can do that, but you will be harassed." They will, and that's a solicitor of law had told me that they will harass me. They will make my life harder. They will find reasons to prosecute me. So do I want to fight with the police? Am I ready for it? Am I powerful enough? Do I have enough subscribers? Do I have enough followers to make that happen? There you go. So where are we? I've given you that. Now I'm going to have your opinion. Tam Jones, I've asked for help with Invest NI. They helped me with nothing. Asked for yes, so I've answered that one. Ian, we have been connected to England for a while. We feel the same pain. Yes. Our freedom. Freedom. Invisible Building. This is David on Business YouTube. Extra sub for you. Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate that. I'd love to get a collaboration on video. Absolutely. Please do so. I'd love that. Yes, absolutely. Les, we are far better without the government support and red tape. We need to tug our own for. There it is. She's absolutely right. Same. Got a service. I've been called worse. Oh, Sam. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. I'll do a video on you. Oh, I love it. John, what can I say? 2-unit. Yep, 100%. Got it. Emma, won't stop us. Gotcha. Scumbags. Here we go. So we're coming into the thing about, well, Al, would you like a United Island or not? Peter, I don't care who I pay my taxes to right now. I see there's a great advantage to the United Island, and I'm not frightened to say in the answer. If you told me if I'm, Alan, are you a politician? What would you take? I don't care. I go where the money is. As far as I'm concerned, if there's more wealth in the South, I'm there, mate. I'm there. United Island, here we go. If there's more in United Kingdom, I'm there. I'll stay at it. So, yeah, no politics in chat. I agree with that. So, but it's money that I'm interested in. So, I love this channel. I love your positive energy. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate your feedback on that. And if you want to give any comments or anything like that, you're more than welcome. Carol, how are you? How are you? Welcome to the channel. John, should take them to court instead. You see, I was going to do that, but I just couldn't afford it back in the day. And I lacked the spiritual energy behind me. And Justin, I appreciate that. Gary, yes, of course the others do that. Yep. Hell yeah, you should put it up. Kevin, you reckon I should? I don't know, because I'm frightened of being harassed. Les says no, before doing anything with the footage, consult a solicitor who is a specialist. Okay. All right, I got you. Yep, they will harass you, keep up the sleeve. You see, I might do it when I go and emigrate to Saudi Arabia. Make the video, actually do the video and put it onto YouTube archives, ready to go, make it public. Because I believe, see that one with the police officer going, motherfuckers, that is going to be a meme. It is going to be, it's such a memeish thing where you got a police officer doing that with his guns. Amazing. What else we got? Watch it once a month and let it motivate you. It actually hurts, Eunuch. It really hurt me. And I felt, there's me asking them, are you guys going to prosecute me? Am I going to be in trouble here? Have I done something wrong? And I was asking like a little child. I felt dehumanized by the way that this brawly cop tried to pull me down, put me in the chair. He says, sit down and listen. And I was like, okay, sorry. Are you going to hurt me? Am I going to go to jail? I don't want to go to jail. I've never, life is so shit already. And I felt awful. When they drove off with my phone, refusing to give me even a call to my family, to my daughters, I was crying. I was in tears. They had me in tears all day. I had to sleep for 3 days. I couldn't work. I lost money. I was just building my business. I just left my job and I just started doing this business well. And they shit on me. Am I Peter Fury? Yes, I am, Dean. Peter Fury, isn't that Mike Tyson Fury's brother? Flaming Anvil, when you're walking about the electrician's tool belt, look like John Wayne, the cops, scared shitless. Yeah. Do you see that one I done? Quite funny. Court is poking a dead horse. I agree. Peter Woods, thanks for the answer, Al. Keep up the good work. Love the We Church videos. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to do another one very soon about the church. I look like Peter Fury. Is he not bald? Maybe he is. I don't know. DJ Audits is better. What's that, Gary? A DJ Audits district? DJ Audits? What's that? Is that like a site you put the stuff up to? 100% of cops in Northern Ireland are like Judge Dredd. They are the law. I agree. And I'm really concerned about that, Tam. I don't really know if it's a good idea. If I want them to affect me, come down and give me harassment. I've seen cops, 10%, okay. Cops giving me a hard time. I feel like that life is a life I don't want to live, being harassed, going down the road and them knowing my reg and then pulling me over for the most simplest of things. I just feel like it could be Gestapo type level. So yeah. Noel, you keep your interest in us and the health safe. Yeah, I think you're right. I will put it up though. I'll put it up on YouTube, and I'll put it up like if I die, it's released. If I leave the country, it's released. So they can't get me. So that's what will happen. I'll put that up then, because at least it'll be a worldwide meme and it will last. You should see it. See the behavior of their attitudes, and they're talking to each other about, we're trying to, he's innocent. We know he's innocent. We've done the checks. There's nothing here. What are we going to do now? And it was the boss said, just take the lot. Make it look like he's committing a crime, and then keep it for a year. And that's what they did. They just used it to save face. Someone said, do you contact CJ Audits earlier, Al? Okay. I don't know what it is, but I'll check that out. I'll just write that down. Yeah. Maybe I won't, Les, maybe I just won't, because I feel like the more I think about it, the more I could get myself into a lot of trouble, and it could end up being bad for me. They could take my money from me, because if you look at the likes of some people who went against the law, they had their houses taken off them. They found ways of hurting them, such as that girl who spoke up about equilibrium or equality in England, Katie, whatever you call her. She done something like that, but she owns nothing now because of that. Everything's in her family's name, because they took everything and tried to take everything and recover everything from her. They tried every fallacy on her, and she ended up close to bankruptcy as a consequence. I think she was made bankrupt. Big Al, look at the record of PSNI. Consult solicitors, take on similar cases. Stay strong and focus on your business, rise above them. Yep. Tam Jones, yeah, Reg was my problem. I agree, pretty gifted. Should send it. If I send it to Nolan, he doesn't care. I tried that GPSR thing with Nolan. Didn't give a shit. He didn't care one bit. He was interested in flags. In fact, that's what they were doing. That day when I was sitting, waiting on the phone to talk to Nolan, they were talking about flags, and the whole day it was about the green, white and orange flags, and the the Palestine flags and the flags of flags. And I just thought, feck this. This country is instilled with them and us. It is instilled with it. And I just don't think anyone's remotely interested, really. Great videos, the brickwork. So the videos are okay, guys. The last 5 videos I've got, are they okay? You tell me. Al, you honestly look like Elvis. Well, hello there. I look like a fat Elvis, I think. The one that was when I had a heart attack and he died on the crapper. Don't waste your energy on it, PSNI, Al. They ain't worth it. Yeah. This is all really coming across a lot more no's than yeses. You get me? I see. Listen, guys, and I will say this: if I put that up, my channel will explode, and I'll make a fortune from it. But I feel that's a poison chalice. It's a poison chalice. The way I see it is that if I do that, I feel that they're going to make my money's worth. So yeah. You're bigger than that. Or no, you're bigger than what happened to you. You have so much more to give. The future's positive. Thanks, Emma. Yeah. You're right. You're right. I made up my mind. I'm not going to put it up, but I will do the video. I'll edit it. I'll put it up. It's going to be 3 hours of video footage of them really giving me a hard time. I've also got 15 to 20 minutes of them coming and leaving all the stock back. And apologizing to me on camera. Yeah. Yes, take it back. Don't bother. Video, focus on the positive. That I agree, Kev. So yeah, that's it. We're done. Yeah, there it is. No one only cares about 3 things: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, 5 supper, midnight snacks. I get it, mate. I agree, Gerwin. Oh, love it. We know the way of the world. That's it. Yeah. What happened now? Well, if you have a look, take a look at the video more than me talking, because it was like half an hour me sitting talking crap about the cops giving. See, I'm always frightened of the cops coming knocking on the door again. I'm shit scared. See this here? All this stuff has been deemed as fake. And because of it, I would never, ever sell it. I won't give it away. I won't offer it to anyone. It'll never be sold. That's the reason why. So there you go. And I will not have any cop come onto my door for no reason, for any reason. Unless, of course, someone does another fake thing about me. You should get blur faces. Yeah, but it still shows that guy doing motherfucker. And I know he knows it's him. It will be it'll be shameful for the PSNI. The PSNI will be ashamed of this behavior, and them actually talking to each other about how they're going to continue with the prosecution when they found nothing. That is like absolute, whatever you call that. What's that behavior? When they know they've got no evidence, but they're now having to backtrack, and that's what they did. And they talked about it in front of the camera to each other about that's what the boss is for. He's there to make the big decisions. That's what they said. No, thinking about, no, it's not worth the hassle. I agree. So that's it. Bad crack, cops at your door. Yeah, I don't want any of the bosses near me. I'm going to go now. Why have you shoes on your wall? Because 2XY, I sell them. I sell fashion on my websites. If you want to have a look at my stores, click down the link below in the socials. You'll see all my eBay sites and all my Amazon sites that I sell stock on. If you want to have a look at some of the stuff I sell, it's all there up for sale right now. And if you need to buy some, this is all fake, mate. 2XW, these are fakes. Yeah, cheeseburgers growing. These are all fakes. Yeah, I like Adidas too, but eBay deem them as fake or not as described. So they stay on the wall. They'll never be sold. Yes, so yes, of course. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate you reminding me. I appreciate it all the time. We've gone past our hour once again. I've talked more nonsense again. I thank you very much for staying. Please like and subscribe. Please share the channel. And if you've got to reach out, please reach out to me. Have a nice night, guys. Good luck.